How are you guys? Look who is here, which means I'm in Bangalore. I have come back to Bangalore, guys. I came, I think, around noon today. And ever since I reached, there was so much to do today and it was a full packed day. Now I'm filming this late at night, guys. So it was a very busy day and it was work plus I have to go out for a bit. So it was a little busy. But yes, there was a lot that happened as well today. I also had like a very early start to the day. I woke up by like 4:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. I guess, because I had a flight around like 7:30. So I had to wake up really early. The side note, guys, this is just a blue dress that I really like. It's like a turquoise blue and I really like this dress because of the neck especially. It is so pretty. It has mostly like a frill situation. So this is what I'm wearing, some hoops, and also this lipstick, guys. When I say magenta, this is the shade. I always felt this shade doesn't suit me and I never wore it much, but now I'm loving this shade actually. Most of the time I'm wearing only this shade right now. I really like it. I always felt like the shade is too bright for me, but actually it looks so nice. I either used to go for a very muted pink or like reds or like, you know, burgundy. That was my shade most of the time, or sometimes like nude browns. That also looked very good on me. But the magenta fuchsia kind of pink, I never went for it. But one of the Vlogmas videos I use this and I've been so loving it. So that's the lipstick I'm wearing today. And yes, guys, like I told you, I started by like 5 a.m, 5:30 a.m. Waking me up was such a task for my mom today. I told you my dad was in Hyderabad, right? So my mom was like coming along with me, like I told in the previous video, dropping me and going back home. So she called me around like I think 4:30 a.m, 5 a.m. Poor thing, she didn't even sleep well the entire night because she asked me to set alarm for her phone, but then I forgot and I went up. So she was sleeping downstairs. I usually sleep in the first floor, and she had asked me to set up the alarm and I forgot. And late in the night I realized, she was like, "Don't worry, I'll be up. Like, even I'll set alarm. That's fine." And then she was not sleeping. She was like in and out of sleep because she was like, I have to wake her up. And I can be in very deep sleep, guys. I get very deep sleep sometimes, and I literally don't wake up. So even I set alarm and I wake up sometimes. That's how I do it. I set the alarm before sleeping and I slept. I don't know why. You know, it didn't ring. Like, I'll tell that later. I think it was close to like 4 a.m. and I couldn't get sleep. Like I told you, schedule has been a little bit off, right? So I couldn't get sleep. Around I think like 4:15, 4:30ish, I just slept. I just like, you know, crashed. I didn't even know because it was like almost time to get ready to leave home by 5:56. Okay, I think around 5:15 a.m. my mom called me. I did not wake up. I think I picked the call and I just told her like, yeah, I'll get ready, and I don't even remember. And then I slept again. And then around like 5:30 she's calling me again, and then I realized, oh shit, I slept. And then she was like, get ready, you have to go, like you don't have time, you just have close to 30 minutes. And then I went and showered immediately. I got ready, I packed. I didn't pack also before sleeping. Usually I pack way in advance and I'm very ready for the next day. But since we went to the dentist, like I told you the previous day, and then came back late in the night, I didn't pack actually. So everything was scattered around. I just sorted out things, I packed, I got ready, and then I was ready, and then I came down, and then my mom was like, I thought you're not gonna wake up. I didn't have time. I was running around. I had coffee. My mom made coffee. I had that, and I was just telling her, I set alarm. I don't know why it didn't ring. Then the car was ready and we headed out. Also, guys, I had 3 bags together. Like my backpack, there was a handbag which is very big, like you always know I carry a very big handbag, and then there was one more small bag. I did a mistake of not carrying my small suitcase. I have a small red suitcase that I carry for like very short trips, but for some reason I did not carry that. I should have done that because these 3 bags together were so heavy actually. Like they were not that big bags, but still they were so heavy because I had a lot of things. For leaving also, my mom told to take some other bag instead of the bag that I had, like the 3rd bag that I had, and I kind of was like, no, it will be fine. But the entire journey carrying these 3 bags was like very difficult, guys. And then we went to the airport on time because the airport is very close to my house actually. I think 25 to 30 minutes or like 20 minutes early in the morning we reached the airport. Another thing, guys, especially for Chennai airport, I get ready very soon because that airport is very bad with security check, and I faced it a lot of times. You know, some of the bags pass through the security and some of the bags don't pass. Like they hold it back and check what is there. Like they manually check what is there. And I have seen always there are a pile of bags that they have to check, and then it takes a lot of time. And then sometimes they do not consider the flight timings, which is very annoying. Then you end up missing the flight, which is very bad, and there is like a huge mess. Like people are screaming, shouting, like this, especially in Chennai airport, happens a lot. So I was like, I need to go early because I had like a check-in bag. Because 3 bags I thought they'll not let in hand baggage, but the guy actually in the counter, he was like, you can take it, not a problem. I was very sure one of the bags will not go through the security check-in because I had like a lot of like face pack and everything. That's like a whole different story, guys. I carried things from here to Chennai and Chennai to Bangalore and didn't do anything about it. That was actually for a vlog. I'm telling you, I'm taking it very seriously. So I planned like vlogs that I have to like shoot every single day, and this particular vlog I did do. So I had like few face pack and everything, so I knew for a reason like that bag will not go through, and like I thought it did not go through. And then I was waiting in the line for like so long that security was manually like checking the bag, right? And they are so slow. Like she was manually checking one bag and everything, and she was like, there was a baby, she was like interacting with the baby, ooh, and she was doing, I was like, cute, but then we need to fasten up the process. Finally my turn came, and then she was like, something is there below. I took everything and I showed her, and then she was like, there is some other powder that's there. There was a powder underneath, and I was like, it's turmeric powder. And then she was like, spices not allowed, ma'am. I tried explaining to her it's a face pack and everything, but it's anyways like turmeric, right? I tried telling her, but then she was doing something else. So I was like, yeah, you can take it, I don't want it. And then she was like thinking for a long time, and she was like, wait, I'll empty the powder and give you the bottle. I was like, it's not a very nice bottle or something. I mean, I could have bought it, but I was like, no, it's okay, you can keep the bottle. She was like, I'll keep the bottle. I was like, yeah, I don't need it. And then I packed my bag. From there, I showed her the boarding pass and then left from there. And then my gate was very close. It was just like straight, and then it was already there, so I didn't have to go too much. Whenever I go to airport, I have this thing that I want to eat something or I want to drink something. So although it was early in the morning, I was like, I grabbed something, I thought. But I had coffee in the morning, which I was already full with. And with the flight that I booked, Air India, right, they had like a meal or something. I checked while I was booking. So I was like, okay, fine. I knew what it was. Like, I've traveled in that many times. So it is like a really bad sandwich that they give. I don't like the sandwich they give at all. It is so like weird. It's very like weird tasting. And then they give the mishti doi curd dabba. And then I think there's water. And then like, refreshing vibes and everything. I have a picture. I'll insert it somewhere. I took a picture also for the vlog. So I was like, that's fine. And most importantly, I was very tired holding these 3 bags. I didn't expect I was going to be that exhausted holding just the 3 bags. My backpack was so heavy with 2 laptops, charger and everything. And then I had my handbag, which has like the whole world. And then I had another bag where my mom had also put few things. So I had like a lot of things to carry, and it started to pain. Even before leaving, I was like, I should take the trolley bag, like the small trolley bag that I have. And for some reason, I did not. And finally, I came and sat near my gate, and I was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to sit and not pick anything for now. And the boarding also started on time actually. And once I boarded, I had like a window seat. I always I either book for a window seat, or if I don't do the check-in, I at least ask in the counter if they can accommodate a window seat. I always do that because I love sitting in the window seat. And then I already had like a window seat because 20A was what they had given me, which I realized was a window seat. And then I went and sat there. After some time, there were 2 girls who came and sat near. The girl at the center, she was wearing like a black hoodie and like black shades, and she was like this all the time. And then there was one more girl who was constantly so loud on call, Hama, she was doing like that. And I was like, yeah, so far so good. And I was sitting. And one thing, guys, whenever I'm in a flight, like no matter how many flights I take or whatever it is, I like capturing scenes from the flight. It is my most favorite thing to capture. I also used to add this caption on my Instagram, or maybe I've also told it in the past in one of the videos. Capturing scenes from the flight is my most favorite thing to do. It is so different. It makes me feel so good. I have like thousands of pictures like that where it's the sky, the clouds, the flight and everything. That's what I capture most of the time. So after some time, as we took off, I was capturing everything. It was so pretty. I don't know, something is so like refreshing and makes you feel so good about being up in the sky. And like I've always loved that feeling, and I love capturing those things in my phone. So after a certain point of time, when I could see the clouds and everything, it was so pretty, okay, I took my phone and I started capturing. I was taking videos and photos, like I think for 1 or 2 minutes I was doing that. And then I turned like this after taking the picture, and that girl in the middle, she was like, can I? She was asking, and I was like, of course you can. And then I moved like this, and she came all the way here, and she placed her chin here, and she was taking a picture, which was very creepy to me, guys. I was so like, I mean, maybe she didn't intend to come and do like that, but she was at such a close proximity, like her face was literally here, and then she was clicking photos and videos, and then she was like taking pictures and videos and all of the sky and everything. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine. And I was like waiting for it to be done. And after some time, it repeated like 5-6 times. She came again 5 times, and then she started clicking pictures and videos, which I kind of understand because even I'm like that. When the sky scene changes, right, I keep taking pictures and videos, which was completely fine with me. I'm totally fine with it. Some people are not okay, like especially if you're in the window seat and someone wants to take a picture, they kind of like get annoyed because they don't want, their personal space to be invaded, which is completely understandable as well. But I am totally fine because when I'm up there, even I am like that. I want to take photos, videos as the scene changes outside the window, right? I want to take different pictures and videos, which is very, very interesting. So I was okay with that completely. After that, in some time, like the food came, like we had the same sandwich. I don't know why flights cannot change their menu. I know it's a free meal, but they also charge a lot for the flight, okay? And the sandwich came, it was the same thing. I know the menu, so it was the same sandwich, same mishti doi, same water bottle, yeah, everything was the same, which was okay because I was really hungry at that point of time. After some time, I think after like 5 minutes or something, the girl in the middle, I think she was unwell because they were talking a very different language, and they were also a little loud, and she was telling something like fever. And that time only I was like, After some time she was like coughing and sneezing a lot. Even like she was so like out there, she was not even like closing her mouth like for coughing and sneezing, and I was like, Lord, I'm gonna fall sick, because she was not covering her nose, she was not covering her mouth, and she was just like everywhere. She was like constantly not well, and I also started to get a little worried because it might pass. And I heard that Bangalore was getting even more cold, so I was like, oh my god. And all I was thinking, after some time the flight landed and everything, I was like, okay, I didn't have a baggage to like collect, so I was like, good. I just ran outside. Once I sat in the car, right, I started sneezing and I caught a cold. I was like, oh my god, I was expecting this, because that girl was like coughing and sneezing non-stop. I was like, oh my god, I was like sneezing non-stop. I was like, sir, OTP. I was like that. So yes guys, even I got cold after that. Like I have still slight cold, but I'm pretty sure it has come from there, because she was just like like that. It was like a 2-hour journey today. It was very like long, as it is the airport is very far from anywhere for that matter, because it's literally in the outskirts of Bangalore. Check the time, it was reaching only by 11. I think 9:15 or something is when I started, and then I was going to reach by 11. I was like, oh god, because like I have to come and log in immediately, because 11 I log in, right? And then I was like, okay fine. And actually the minute I stepped out of the airport, right, there was this cool breeze, guys. This is the thing I love about Bangalore. The weather is so good round the year, especially during this time. It is the perfect amount of AC you need. I'm not even kidding guys. I just came and there was this cool breeze. I was like, I've come to Bangalore. And then once the journey started, my god, it was so foggy outside. I'm not even talking about early in the morning, 5 or 6. This was around like 9:30 a.m. It was so foggy outside, guys. I keep the window open most of the time when I'm in a car, because like that's how I like it. I had rolled the window down completely, and I was just feeling the breeze. It was so beautiful, guys. But then it was very, very cold actually. I have few videos that I'll add after this, guys. I don't know if the camera captured it right, but it was very foggy, guys. And after some time I did take my jacket and wear it, because I was like, this is very cold now. And in Chennai only I saw people wearing like jacket and everything. It's not even cold, that it's warm, guys, actually. But comparatively for them who live there, this is like a cooler climate. It is pleasant actually. It was definitely pleasant, but then like you don't need a jacket or anything. But once I reached Bangalore, my god, even during the daytime it is so cold. Even now it is very, very cold, guys. When I go to bed, I'll be like all layered, and then I'll go to bed. And then when I checked the temperature, it was dropping to 14, which is really cold for Bangalore actually, guys. I think I heard like this year specifically, it's very cold. I love this climate actually, because I've already told 100 times that I love winters. But guys, as soon as I reached the apartment, my security was like, there's a parcel. And I was like, for me? And he was like, yeah, there's a parcel. And I was like, who sent it? Then I remembered, I completely forgot about it. One of my teammates was asking, did you get another parcel? And when I was half sleepy, the delivery guy called me and asked me for a OTP. I told my teammate, I'm not in Bangalore, I'm in Chennai. I've come to my parents' place and I'll be going on Tuesday, and then I will check the parcel. And then I completely forgot about it. So once I reached the apartment, he was like, package has come for you. And after I reached home and I opened and saw again, it was a gift from my secret Santa, guys. Oh my god, this is my second gift, guys, because I already got the eyeshadow palette, right, like I showed you that day. And I was like, this is too much, this is so sweet. And then is when I checked the billing address and I saw her address, the teammate who spoke to me, and she was my Santa, guys. All this time I was thinking someone else was my Santa, and she was actually my Santa. I thought she was just a messenger who was passing all the messages, because she was doing it for a lot of people, okay? And then when I checked the address, I was like, oh my god, she's my actual Santa. And then I messaged her, and then I pinged her. She's actually on leave, but still I pinged her. I was like, oh my god, you're my Santa, thank you so much for the second gift. It is too much actually, because she already sent me like a big eyeshadow palette, and now she sent me like the complete lip kit from pack. I was like, that is so sweet. And after some time she came online and she was like, I hope you really like the gift, you totally deserve it, Merry Christmas and everything. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And I was like, I am so happy with the gift. She didn't have to do it. She was very sweet, guys. And also she's not from India, she's from Philippines. I was like, the gift is so nice. Makeup is my thing, I'm a makeup holder as well, so I was like, this is so nice. And I don't think I have like a complete lip pencil set, and she had gifted me the complete set. Look at this, guys. This has all the shades that I would ever need. This is the pack lip pencil kit. I was like, my god, this is so pretty, guys. Like literally, it has all the reds, nudes, browns, pinks that I would ever need. And it is so pretty, guys. I was like, that's so sweet. This is like a very nice Christmas gift. Like the other day I showed the eyeshadow palette, and this both was from her actually. I did chat for a bit, but she was also on leave, and she had also texted me on WhatsApp, which I didn't see. Then I replied to her on WhatsApp, and I didn't want to disturb her too much because she's on vacation actually currently. So I was like, thank you so much. I love this and I'm gonna use it for sure. And in my next videos, you're definitely going to see me using this lip pencil kit. And then I was even telling her, I thought you're just a messenger. I didn't know you were my actual Santa. She was like, everybody was thinking that because I'm doing that for a lot of people, she's passing messages. I thought even you were just a messenger to me, but I didn't know you were my Santa. She was like, yeah, I was the messenger for others, but for you I was the actual Santa. I was like, thank you so much. Actually, for a long time I was thinking there's another teammate that I have, Melvin, and we are very chatty actually. Like, he's also from the Philippines and we talk a lot actually. So I thought like he's my Santa, and I thought she's passing the message for him because same team, right? And then I realized she was my actual Santa, and I really loved the gift she sent me. Then yes guys, once I opened the gifts and I was all excited about that, then I got to work like I told you. Then I had to go out for a bit in the evening, and today actually my help didn't come as well because I reached by 11 and I told her I'll call her up once I reach. And since it was a little late, she usually comes around 8:39 and starts the work, and since it was a little late I didn't want to like call her. I called her up later and told her to come tomorrow. And yes guys, off topic, I completely forgot to tell one thing. My mom is so good in making wire baskets. Like, I didn't know this at all guys. And this time when I was at home and watching TV, she suddenly got this basket and she was like, look at this, I made it. And it was so pretty guys. I didn't know she could make wire baskets actually. And I was like, oh my god, this is so pretty. She was like, yeah, I started making again. I used to do it back in the day, but now I'm doing it again. I was like, this is so freaking pretty. And she's making one more now. She's making another huge basket now. And she also asked me like what type I needed. I was like, this big basket I don't want need, but I need like a small one which would be very cute and like a small handle. That would look very cute. I was telling. She was like, yeah, I'll make it for you. And I even told her the colors that I needed. Like, she is so good in making those baskets guys. She's already very good with knitting, like the crochet knitting, because I've seen her doing it, and she's made like a couple of things also. So she's good with that, but I didn't know she could make wire baskets as well. She was like, she's doing it after 20 years. Like, literally guys, back in the day she used to do it and then she didn't do it after that. I was like, that is so nice to pick up the skill again, right? She was like, I knew so many designs, I forgot those, so I have to start learning them again. And she was telling me now I can see YouTube videos and learn all this. I was like, that is so cool to learn a skill again, right? Okay, so she's been busy with that. I'll insert a clip and it's so cute guys. And yes guys, last update. Today's video was actually going to be Christmas decor in Bangalore and Chennai airport. I just wanted to show around how beautiful the decor is. Only to know there was no decor at all. I was so bummed about it guys. I was like, why there is no decor? To a certain extent I was shocked because it is almost Christmas. Now I think there's hardly like 9 days to Christmas. I was like, where is the decor? Like in Chennai airport there was nothing. When I say nothing, there was no Christmas decor at all. Now, you know, since I'm watching Vlogmas and I know in the other countries how they do, outside India how it is so happening, it is so pretty. There are so many things around guys. There is so much decor, and even in the decor they are upgrading every day. They are doing new things, new styles. There are so many stores which has like a lot of Christmassy things, and I was like, why there is nothing? I mean, nothing to compare because India is a very diverse country and we have so many different festivals and variety. I think that way it is very nice, but then Christmas is one of them, right? So I was expecting like at least a little bit of decor. Or also one of the things could be once it is night, they might have all those fairy lights and everything going on. Maybe that kind of lights decor they have. That could be one of the things why I didn't see it during the daytime. Bangalore, I saw like a Christmas tree. I was like, okay, at least let me go and take a picture of it, and I did take a picture of it actually guys. That was pretty. So yes guys, this is what happened today, and it was a very chill day and amazing lovely day actually. And now it's late in the night, but still I'm very hungry, so I think I'm gonna order McD's and have, and then I will just watch something and sleep. That's the plan for now. And yes guys, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and thank you so much for watching guys. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas day 17. I will see you in Vlogmas day 18. Bye guys.